Okay, now, fresh stream. Hopefully, I get a couple of viewers in here. Always a challenge. Let's see how things go. This is going to be the StarCraft 1 campaign. Now I'm going to need to adjust my camera as soon as the game starts. I'm going to just pop it on the bottom right. So let's get it started. We're going to do the Terran campaign first. It is part of the... or it is the first one. I'll be reading some of the stuff out. So Terran campaign, Rebel Yell. In the decade since the end of the Guild Wars, the oppressive Terran Confederacy has stood unchallenged in its supremacy over colonized space. All of that changed 4 days ago, when a large alien fleet emerged from the warp space and laid waste to the unsuspecting Confederate colony of Chau Sara. The Confederacy, fearing that the alien fleet's next target will be the colony of Mar Sara, has sent you to intervene. Acting as magistrate, you are to safeguard the colonists and keep their state of panic from escalating any further. Office of the Colonial Magistrate, Mar Sara Colony.
Welcome to Mar Sara, Magistrate. The equipment demonstration you requested is prepared and may be initiated at your convenience. Simply select Start to begin the demonstration. You may skip the demonstration by selecting Skip Tutorial.
Now I do know how to play this game, but I will run through it because technically this is kind of like the first mission, just to introduce you. And of course I will be going through the full stories, so there will be no skipping of any talking.
The cornerstone of our hostile environment construction and resource gathering operations.
Roger that.
In order to build a thriving colony, numerous SCVs are necessary. You can build additional supply commands required.
Now there's of course several ways of doing this. One of them is to kill a couple of Marines at the beginning.
Good to go, sir. Roger that.
That way you have that extra bit of supply. You don't actually need to kill anything on the map, so having those extra Marines doesn't really do that much.
Good to go, sir. Affirmative.
Not enough minerals.
Now this is literally the best campaign that I've ever played. I've been playing this game since I was a little kid. It's actually in my bio. It's one of the first games I ever bought, or got my parents to buy me. And one that I would absolutely recommend to anybody to try.
SCV, good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, one of the objectives... actually, why are the mission objectives not showing? I thought they showed on the top left, but I guess not. So build 3 supply depots, refinery, and gather 100 Vespene gas. So there's that. Now we've got a couple of SCVs. I'm gonna just go around the map and kill stuff while I build more or gather more resources. It's not 100% necessary.
If you're going to send us into hostile territory and you want us to defend ourselves, then use the attack command. But if you want us to ignore enemy fire and go
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
command. Now which will it be? Rock and roll. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
Now this is very much aimed towards the gamer dads that we have in the chat. Because I mean, when I was playing this, when it came out, I was far too young to play it. So anybody who was familiar with when this got released,
Additional supply depot. Not enough minerals.
you're probably not 10 years old.
Raw Vespene gas, converting it into a form which your SCVs can gather.
Go, go, go. Let's move.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you. Right away,
Miss
miss.
something to shoot. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. go, go. Let's move.
Job finished. Orders, Captain?
Commander.
Orders, Captain?
Now that's basically it for this map. The very first one, it's very simple. You just have to build up your base a small bit. You don't even have to do all this that I'm doing right now, killing all the Zerglings on the map. That is absolutely not necessary.
Forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
Job
This
finished.
concludes the equipment demonstration. There will now be a fully catered reception at Marsara Base.
Oh, sorry. So building 2 meant that I have 3 in total, and that counts. I'm pretty sure that the objective says to build 3, but I already had 1. Office of the Colonial Magistrate, Marsara Colony. This is just a briefing.
Adjutant online. Good evening, Magistrate. I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chao Sara colony. The Confederates have tightened security on all outlying systems, and it's likely that this colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were at dinner. Replaying transmission.
Greetings, Magistrate. I'm General Edmund Duke of the Confederate Security Forces Alpha Squadron. The Confederacy has quarantined this entire planet, and we'll proceed with a lockdown within 48 hours. You're to relocate your core colonists to the outlying wastelands. Now, I know there won't be any problems with these new arrangements.
Transmission ended. I have contacted the local marshal, James Rayner. Rayner has agreed to meet your personnel en route and escort them to the new wasteland site.
I was talking to myself, but okay. Find Rayner, build a barracks, and train 10 Marines. Now I'm pretty sure that's going to be to have 10 Marines rather than train 10 Marines again.
I believe we're being sent to the wasteland. These Confederates think they can push anybody around.
But let's quickly adjust the face cam, which I was supposed to do earlier. That should do it. Seems about right.
Affirmative.
Even the theme of my minimal setup suits it.
Go, go, go. Outstanding. Jacked up and good to go.
I read you. Roger that.
Howdy, boys. I'm Jim Rayner, Marshal of these parts.
This is Jimmy.
I read you. Roger that.
Rayner here.
Orders, Captain?
This is
Orders,
Jimmy.
Captain?
Right on.
Reporting for duty.
Go ahead, Commander. Rayner here. This is
SCV
Jimmy.
good to go, sir.
Right on. This should be good. Oh, yeah. Right on. This should be
SCV good to go, sir.
good. Sounds fun.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Rayner here. Oh, yeah. Sounds fun. Right on.
Now again, you don't have to do any of this. You can just complete the objectives and that's it.
Forces are under attack.
Roger that. Affirmative.
Jacked up. Rayner here. Go. Anytime you're ready. Right on.
But if you really want to kill stuff, then this is the one to do it.
Sounds fun. Right on. Sounds fun. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Now at this point, I don't really need to do anything other than build Marines. That's basically the extent of it.
infantry units such as Marines can be trained at this facility. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Job's finished.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
There you go. A bit misleading on the objective. It says that you need to train 10 Marines, but you only need to have 10 Marines.
Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy?
But you don't have to do a whole lot in this mission again. Similar to the previous one.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And that's it. We're now done.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
Hey, what's up, man? Got your refugees tucked in nice and tight? Provided you can sidestep any more surprises from our Confederate friends and we can keep them away from those critters, they should have an easy time.
Priority alert. Backwater station under attack by unknown alien organisms. Distress beacon activated at 0658. Alerting Confederate headquarters on Tarsonis. Stand by for incoming transmission.
We've already received the distress beacon from Backwater, and we'll take care of it. You just sit tight. You'll be notified if there's anything we think you need to know.
Damn. Listen, if we wait for Confederate reinforcements, that station's dust. I'll head out there now and do what I can. You send in some militia, and we'll save those folks. Trust me.
Alright, so eradicate the alien infestation. Raynor must survive. That's the two objectives.
Glad to see you, boys. Time to kick some serious butt. This is Jimmy.
Now we do have the secondary base here that can be used for resources, but the main base we get eventually is going to be just up north. You know what? We're going to start playing this without any spoilers, so
Go ahead, Commander.
SCP good to go,
This
sir.
should be good.
I'll try not to be giving information on what's predictive, because that will, I suppose, ruin the experience for everyone.
Reporting for duty. Right away,
What the
sir.
hell is that? Looks like the ground there is alive. Raynor here. This should be good.
Thanks for the rescue. We've been holed up in these bunkers for days hiding from the Zerg. Yes, sir? Orders, Captain? I can't build there.
Raynor here.
Orders, Captain? Roger that.
Anytime you're ready.
SCP good to go, sir.
Sounds fun. Want to turn up the heat? Yes. Checked up and good to go. Fired up. Yes.
Good old firebats.
Not enough
Job
minerals.
finished. Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Go ahead, Commander. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Fired up. Raynor here. Give me some.
So build up a bit of an army and we'll start heading down. If you have joined the chat, you're not too far into the story. We have just begun.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go
Gonna try to do the full Terran campaign today. So you're welcome to stick around. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Go ahead, Commander. You got my attention. Piece of me, boy. Wanna turn up the heat? Let's
Not enough minerals.
Oh, I got 3 barracks actually, I didn't even notice. 3.
Good to go, sir.
It's a lot of barracks.
piece of me, boy. Outstanding.
Marine attack range, we'll do that.
You got my attention. Let's burn. You got it. Let's burn. Slamming. Let's burn.
SCV, good to
You
go,
got my
sir.
attention. Yes.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain?
Actually, I don't think I need more gas, to be honest with you. I need just minerals.
Not enough minerals.
Piece of me, boy.
Not
Visualize
enough
it.
minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yes. Fire it up.
Good to go, sir.
Wanna turn up the heat? You got it. Wanna turn up the heat? Piece of me, boy. That's right. You got it. Let's burn.
I should have brought up the fire bats first, to be honest, but it's alright. I don't need that much here.
You got my attention. Yes.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir.
Wanna turn up the heat? You got it. What the hell did they do to that command center? Go ahead, Commander. Sounds fun.
The infested command center is a human command center, well, Terran command center, which gets brought down to really low health and then infested by the queen. The Zerg queen.
Upgrade complete.
It actually has production capabilities. It makes these little suicide bombers.
Anytime you're ready. Stand it by.
They're very powerful, but they're very hard to get normally. And you basically never see it in multiplayer.
By destroying a vital Confederate installation, you and your men have violated standing colonial law. As of right now, you're all under arrest. I suggest you throw down your weapons and come peaceably.
Are you out of your mind? If we hadn't burned that damn factory, this entire colony could have been overrun. Maybe if you hadn't taken your sweet time in getting here.
Now, I asked you nice the first time, boy. I didn't come here to talk with you. Now throw down them weapons.
Guess you wouldn't be a Confederate if you weren't a complete pain in the ass.
Now, to fully appreciate this game, if you ever become a fan of it, you do actually need to read the books as well. There's a lot of backstory that's filled in. Sounds very loud in my ears. I hope it's not too loud in the stream.
Hey, Sarge, why we always gotta listen to this shit for anyway?
Cause I'm in charge, that's why.
Oh, it don't seem like no good kind of reason to me. Also, hey, what's that?
Hold on a second.
Straight roller! Looks like you mashed some poor feather's dog, Sarge.
It's a Zerglin, Lester. Smaller type of Zerg. He didn't be out this far unless... Oh, shit.
I love you, Sarge.
I mean, back in 1996 or whenever this released, that was
Incoming transmission.
top-notch
Power
graphics.
established.
I got your message, Magistrate. And frankly, I don't care what you have to say about Confederate regulations. You damn fringe world yokels are all alike. Don't know where your loyalties lie. Y'all have a real good day now, you hear?
Transmission ended. The report you requested is ready. 16 outland stations have reported sightings of the alien invaders identified as Zerg. The Confederates have arrested all standing militia forces and continue to avoid action against the Zerg. 3 stations have fallen to the Zerg already. We've been unable to locate any source of military relief except the extremist faction known as the Sons of Korhal. Their liaison is holding online.
Good day, Magistrate. My name is Arcturus Mensk, and I represent the Sons of Korhal. You're familiar with the Confederate propaganda surrounding my group, but your reputation suggests you'll see past it. It's never been our practice to operate in any one place for long, but these Zerg don't look like they're going to wait. I'm going to make you an offer, Magistrate. I'd like to help you out by sending down a number of transports to your colony and evacuating any survivors. You know, of course, that my organization operates outside the bounds of Confederate law. That's why they spread their lies and misinformation. If you decide to accept our help, you'll be branded as an outlaw too. But it's a chance to save those people. Time to make a stand, Magistrate.
Ending transmission. Priority alert. Evacuation zone under attack by Zerg forces. Distress beacon activated at 12:20.
Okay, so survive for 30 minutes. That's the objective of this map. 30 minutes is about 20 minutes of real time. This game does run a little bit faster.
Affirmative.
Commander, go, go, go. Rock and roll. Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go.
Something on your mind?
Now, the mission is not incredibly hard, as long as you take your time, don't push out,
If things get too dicey.
and just build the whole time. Now, one thing I want to get first is marine increased range, for which I'm going to need gas. So first, let's get the gold rolling.
SCP good to go, sir. Something on your mind? Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders, Captain? What are you on? For duty. Right away, sir.
Now, unfortunately, unlike StarCraft 2, there's no auto repair here, so you can't just put an SCV behind and tell it to repair. That's not a thing here.
Reporting for duty. Feel there.
Not enough minerals.
Now, there is a version of this, a special map for StarCraft 2, which is basically a remake of StarCraft 1, which I have played through on YouTube before. And there is like harder versions of it. It's pretty good. It has difficulty settings and everything.
SCP good to go, sir.
But I'm gonna stick to the original here. I'm gonna do it clean.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Job finished. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain. Roger that. SCP good to go, sir. Orders received.
Standing by.
Yeah? Something on your mind?
Jacked up and good to go.
I shouldn't actually have a marine up there. He will get destroyed.
Give me something to shoot.
Yeah? Orders, Captain.
Need 150, 150.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Roger that. Affirmative.
Now after that builds, I should have enough gas and minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
This is a real nostalgia trip when you watch this.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Alright, let's get that started. After that we need to get infinite weapons, or infantry weapons. We don't need armor in this because we just need to defend. And I'm hoping that the bunkers are going to hold their ground and defend most of it. Unless I have spare minerals, I'm not going to bother with getting it. But I'm not going to have spare minerals for a while.
Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty. I read you. Right away, sir.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
What do you want? Orders, Captain?
Give me some of this
What
shit.
do you want? Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me some of this shit.
Yeah? Yes, sir?
Upgrade complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
you, sir.
Jacked up and good to go.
Something on your mind? Yeah, I'm going. Orders, Captain?
Now I got my economy established, so I'm going to start building extra bunkers and such.
Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy?
And also missile turrets. Oh, I can't build them up there. Is he stuck? Oh, he was just waiting.
Jacked up and good to go.
Job finished. What do you want? Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
You want a piece of
I'm gonna place that strategically up here to block. So I'm gonna put a missile turret there. I'm not gonna block the pathway fully because then I won't be able to repair anything.
Base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me some of this shit.
I read you.
Standing by.
Job I read you, sir. Something on your mind? Orders, Captain?
I don't really need that, but I might as well.
Piece of me,
What do you want?
jacked up and good to go.
Orders, Captain? I read you.
Now after that I will be building a couple of extra SCVs because I do want to
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by.
have a little bit... have a couple of SCVs ready to repair.
Add-on complete.
What do you want? I dig. Yeah, I'm going. Oh, is that it?
Want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? What do you want? Reporting for duty. Job finished.
Standing by.
Orders, Captain?
Now I can block this one off, I'm not too bothered, to be honest.
Reporting for duty. I read
Jacked
you,
up and good
sir.
to go. Outstanding.
Reporting for duty.
Now if I put that here I won't be able to repair that turret, so...
Job finished.
Let's just place it very awkwardly here.
I read you, sir. Reporting for duty.
Hey Spartan, thank you for following. And welcome to the stream as well.
Affirmative.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me some of this
Something
shit.
on your mind? What do you want? Job orders, Captain?
Oh, we got a Mutalisk. Marines. Strategic. Now, extra bunkers never hurt in this map. I mean, there's only so many you need, but... You know, all it takes is for them to break through once and then you're in trouble. So building extra is good. Now let's have a quick look around it. As I said, there's no real reason to be pushing out here, but for the sake of interest. Right, I'm pretty sure you can't get through there. Oh, you can. Never mind. In that case, let's build another bunker right here. We can move this out of the way.
Not enough minerals.
Commander. Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move. Job's finished. Orders, Captain?
And let's repair that finally.
What do you want?
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir? You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Reporting for duty.
Oh, we got a bit of an attack wave. That's okay.
Rock and roll.
I read you,
Orders,
sir.
Captain?
It's just one big base. Sorry, there's two bases. I think there's one somewhere down here as well. There's one main one, and then there's one like auxiliary one that I can't really find right now. It's either here or here on the minimap. Gonna keep a bit of space in between each of these bunkers, just simply because I want to be able to walk SCVs into them. Or close to them at least.
Not enough
But I will
minerals.
keep building more and more bunkers into my base. Because once they start breaking through, I just want to have redundancy. And if I have 14 minutes to kill, then... I mean, what would really be the downside of building more?
Commander, you want a piece of me, boy? Commander, go, go, go. Orders, Captain? Give me something to shoot. Jacked up and good to go. I read you. Affirmative.
I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Now, I don't need vultures here at all. Vultures are pretty good, I like them, but I don't need them here.
Read you, sir. I read you, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
That will block the pathway. Put it here.
Give me something to shoot. Outstanding.
Not enough minerals.
Standing by. Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
Give me something to shoot.
I read you, sir.
Jacked up and good to go. Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
Now, I'm gonna build a couple of extra missile turrets, because you can never really have enough of them. They're pretty squishy, so... I can't remember how many mutilisks they send, but...
Jacked up and good to go. Reporting for duty. Standing by.
Again, redundancy is key for missions like this.
Standing by.
It only takes one screw up, and then you wasted half an hour.
Base is under attack.
What do you want?
Job's finished.
What do you want?
Reporting for duty. I can't build there. Right away, sir.
I read you,
Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Affirmative.
Alright, what else needs to be repaired here?
Orders received. Reporting for duty. Job's finished. Reporting for duty. Piece of me, boy. Job's finished.
Spartan, still in the chat? How are you doing?
Base is under attack.
Just thought I'd say, I mean, if you're here and you followed me, then you must be enjoying what you're seeing. Are you a long-term StarCraft fan or what?
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Roger that.
I don't need SCVs, but I'll build one anyways.
I read you. Reporting for duty. I read you,
10 minutes until dropship arrival.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Job's finished.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. Job's finished.
Give me something to shoot.
Alright, I should definitely have enough to survive now.
Reporting for duty.
But I will keep building Marines. For 10 minutes.
Piece of me, boy.
Not enough minerals.
Give me something to
Not
shoot.
enough minerals.
I'm pretty sure with the amount of bunkers that I have, they're not even going to get through like the first row of it. But, again, redundancy.
Reporting for duty.
Always build more than you need.
Commander, jacked up and good to go.
Yes, sir.
I could use some fire bats as well, but... Sure, what harm? Load them up with Marines. All day long. Let's find those bases. Ready? I thought there was two. Right, I guess there's only one base. I was sure there was two bases here.
Reporting for duty.
Jacked up and good to go. Commander, you want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir.
7 minutes.
Sir. I read you. Orders, Captain. Yeah.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Ah, that's an annoying one now.
Commander, let's move.
Oh, never mind.
Outstanding.
I thought they were gonna just stand there and attack and not get any closer.
Me, boy.
I read you. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Jacked up and good
Job's
to go.
finished. Reporting for duty.
Piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll. Let's move. Go, go, go.
Something on your mind? Job's finished. No problem. I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty.
I mean, I could have probably built another barracks or a factory, but again, not really necessary.
What do you want?
Piece of me, boy.
Reporting for duty.
5 minutes until dropship arrival.
Give me something to
Something
shoot.
on your mind? Job's finished.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Did I overestimate how many units they're gonna send towards me? I feel like I went a bit too high here. Building way too much stuff.
I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Something on your mind?
Outstanding. Let's move. Commander, outstanding. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
One difference you'll notice with StarCraft 1 and 2, among many others, is that once your gas depletes in StarCraft 1, you can still get gas out of it, you get 2 at a time instead of 8. So it's a lot slower.
Orders, Captain?
Jacked up and good to go.
Right, now at this point,
You want a piece of me,
soon enough, there should be the wave of Zerg coming.
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy?
I think this depot is just wrecking everything for them. They get distracted on a little bit and they just can't rush then. I mean, in reality, as long as you have enough buildings in the way, you could probably do it without a single bunker. As long as your buildings can survive until the end, you should be fine. There, so it was a 2-minute mark that caused the wave. And it's not a very big wave so far. Repair that. Oh, the pathing here is perfect. They're ignoring the bunker because they're ignoring the depot because the bunker is actually shooting. And it just streamlines them one at a time, and they're getting shot by 3 bunkers with an extra bunker every time they get really close.
Reporting for duty.
I dread to think that that's the rest of it, though. That was not very many enemies. But I think it was. That was well overkill. I love that it shows your FPS. Not your FPS, your APM. So actions per minute. Completely unnecessary in campaign. I mean, all you have to do for that is just spam buttons. So if you have like key bindings, you could just spam them and you can artificially inflate them. Okay, I definitely overestimated how hard that was going to be. I think that having 1 bunker on each side with an SCV behind it would have probably done the job.
Your tenure as Colonial Magistrate is suspended, pending an official investigation of your affiliation with the Sons of Korhal. Receiving incoming transmission.
Hey, man. Arcturus' boys sprung me from the prison ship. Apparently they're as frustrated with the Confederates as we are. I know their reputation, but they seem to be on the level. I think Arcturus wanted to speak with you.
Commander, Mar Sara is almost completely overrun by the Zerg. The Confederates are abandoning the planet, and so are we. However, there is one thing I'd like to do before we leave. I want you to raid this colony's Confederate outpost and retrieve whatever design or weapons schematics that you can find in their networks. With the chaos of the Confederates' evacuation, you shouldn't have any trouble getting in or out of their installation.
I'm into it.
Right, so the mission here is to retrieve some data disks from the network, and of course Raynor has to survive. Historically, this has been one of my least favorite missions because you don't have a base here. I do love base maps.
This should be good. Right on. This should be good. Oh yeah. Right on. This should be good. Oh yeah. Right on. This should be good. Sounds fun. Right on. This should be good. Right on. Sounds fun. This should be good. Sounds fun. Right on. This should be good. Oh yeah. This should be good. Oh yeah. This should be good. Right on. This should be good. Oh yeah. This is Jimmy. This should be good. Sounds fun. Right on. Oh yeah. This should be good. Oh yeah. Sounds fun. Yes. Rainer here.
Now I don't remember exactly what pathway you need to take here to be most efficient, so I'm just gonna go with random paths until I find whatever I need to find.
Should be good. Right on. This should be good. Oh yeah. This should be good. Right on. This should be good.
Oh no, so this goes back.
Your forces are under attack.
I don't need to do that. Pretty sure I skipped some enemies that I can fight in the middle there. Was it this way? These are beacons. So automatic defense system deactivated. They're like basically like mini objectives you need to get to. Well, sometimes they're the objective you need to get to. This door is locked. Cell door is open. Now I don't know if there's any point in killing the Zerglings, but hey.
Believe it. I saw Zerg and myself, and that was over a year ago. It's clear the Confederates have known of these creatures for some time. For all we know, they could be breeding the things. Be that as it may, our priority here is accessing the Confederate network. We'll deal with the Zerg another day.
Sounds fun.
Arcturus is all business.
This should be good. Right on. This should be good. Sounds
I'm pretty excited to get back through the StarCraft 2 campaign as well. But I thought that it makes more sense to do the first campaign, followed by the second one.
sounds fun.
And to clarify that, there are many campaigns. There are 3 campaigns in StarCraft 1, 3 campaigns in StarCraft 1 Brood War, and then there are 3 campaigns in StarCraft 2.
This is Jimmy. Right on. Sounds fun. Oh yeah. Sounds fun. Right on. Sounds fun. This should
But the StarCraft 2 campaigns are a bit longer, so technically the 3 there probably take as long as the 6 in StarCraft 1 Brood War. The only thing is, I think that unless you're playing Brutal, the StarCraft 1 campaigns are harder than StarCraft 2.
sounds fun. Right on.
At least for me.
This should be good. Sounds fun. Right on. This should be good. Oh yeah. Right on. Oh yeah. Go ahead, Commander. Sounds fun. Oh yeah. This should be good. Sounds fun. This should be good. Sounds fun. This should be good. Right on. This should be good. Right on. Sounds fun. This should be good.
Alright, so I think this is it.
This should be good. Sounds fun. Right on.
Oh no, it's the teleportation field. For a second I thought that that was the end of it.
Sounds fun.
Because I didn't explore half the map yet.
Unauthorized entry detected.
Right on. This should be good. It's them. Blast over.
Oh, I lost the Marine.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun. Right on. Sounds fun. Right on. This should be good. Sounds fun. This should be good. Oh yeah. Right on. Oh yeah. This should be good. Sounds fun. Right on. Sounds fun. Right on. Sounds fun. Right on. Sounds fun. Right on. Oh yeah.
I do believe that's it. Downloading files.
Hey, we found the plans, man. Have the transports waiting when we come out.
Congratulations, you are victorious. So that's that one. I'm not a huge fan of that map, just simply because there's no base. I like the maps which have bases. That's the whole thing with RTSs. In the wake of the chaos resulting from the Zerg invasion, the Sons of Korhal escaped with the stolen data disks. Fleeing to the border colony of Antigua Prime, Arcturus' group plan its next crucial movement against the Confederacy. 13 hours after the evacuation of Marsara, Protoss warships took orbit around the colony and unleashed a massive planetary bombardment. All life upon the surface was extinguished.
Hey man, headquarters has begun analysis of the discs. They expect to have them decoded shortly. I hope whatever's on those discs is worth it.
Receiving incoming transmission from Arcturus Minsk.
You and Captain Rayner have done well, Commander. I believe our efforts have weakened the Confederacy's grip on the fringe worlds. But our job out here isn't done yet. Lieutenant Kerrigan, my second in command, will elaborate.
I'll get straight to the point. Our sources tell us that Antigua Prime is ready to begin open revolt against the Confederacy. Unfortunately, the Confederates seem to be aware of this as well. They've stationed a large detachment of Alpha Squadron troops there, under the command of General Duke.
It will be your job, Commander, to free this colony and show our good intent to the Antiguan people. Lieutenant Kerrigan will help you deal with Duke's officers. The rest of the Confederates are yours to deal with.
Okay, right. Bring Kerrigan to the Antiguan Command Center. Defend the Antiguan rebels. Rayner and Kerrigan must survive. This one is quite a staple map, because this is where Kerrigan and Rayner meet for the first time.
This is Jimmy. Oh yeah. This should be good. Oh yeah. This should be good. Oh yeah.
Captain Raynor, I finished scouting out the area and... You pig!
What? I haven't even said anything to you yet.
Yeah, but you were thinking it.
Oh, yeah. You're a telepath. Look, let's just get on with this, okay?
Right. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Obviously, they don't get along at first.
Thinking the same thing.
That does change.
I hate these things. They can sense me even when I'm cloaked. We should take these out. It'd be a pleasure. I'm waiting on you. I read you. I gotcha. I read you. It'd be a pleasure. I gotcha. Thinking the same thing. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. I read you. I gotcha. I read you.
Now, for those of you who are not familiar, that's a special skill that Kerrigan has, which locks mechanical units in place for a short time.
Gotcha.
Usually that short time is enough to destroy a lot of things. Right, Kerrigan can use her cloaking ability to sneak by most enemy forces. Only detectors, such as the missile turret, can spot her. And there's one just right there. Now what I know I can do is just cloak her right down here. She'll take a little bit of damage, but that's quite alright.
I gotcha.
Go ahead, Commander.
I've taken care of business on this end, Commander. I think the Antigans are ready to back us up, too.
That's right. We've tolerated these Confederate goons long enough.
Your forces are
Alright, we get a couple of SCVs and we get a new base.
I'm waiting on you.
Sounds fun.
base is under attack.
Commander.
I read you.
Jacked up and good to go.
Now, the objective at this point is to build up my base.
Not enough minerals. Commander, I'm picking up a large Confederate strike force advancing on our position.
Well, they're not wasting any time.
Give me something to shoot.
SCV good to go, sir.
Standing by.
I'm ready.
SCV good
I don't really need to do a whole lot here, to be honest. I mean, I don't need to defend a whole lot, simply because most of the stuff that I do is actually going to be attacking.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Send out a couple of SCVs just to repair.
Affirmative.
And I can actually reuse a lot of these Marines as well.
SCV good to go, sir.
Sequence interrupted.
Which one? Oh, this one.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Checked up and good to go. I read you. Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
Keep him there for a sec.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
Probably should have waited a bit longer, because he's going to be sitting there for a bit.
I read you. Orders received.
Now, I have quite a lot of minerals here. It looks like a lot, but if I don't start to kind of work my way towards their base soon enough,
Orders, Captain.
I will start running out.
I read you.
It's 400 minerals.
SCV good to go,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
Standing by. Commander. Checked up and good to go.
I'm waiting on you. I'm ready.
Outstanding.
I'm ready.
Go, go, go.
I'm waiting on you.
Go, go, go.
What now?
Give me something to shoot.
I'm ready. It'd be a pleasure.
Now, one thing I don't want to do, especially at the beginning, is using Kerrigan or Raynor to attack. They'll get killed and I'll lose the entire mission.
Supply depots required.
And a good thing to do, now that I've a bit of a save point here, is just do a quick save.
Give me something to shoot.
Always a good thing to do.
Checked up and good to go. Outstanding. Transmit coordinates.
Orders, Captain.
Additional supply
Nope.
depots
Supply blocked.
required.
Orders, Captain. Orders received.
Let's wait for everything to build.
Job finished.
Did get the SCV, or the command center rather. Actually, I don't like putting the SCVs to go directly to the minerals. It's something that obviously people do in like high level games, because the SCV gets to the minerals faster. But because
Good to go, sir.
I'm waiting on
there is no rush here,
Yes, sir.
I'd rather have them more visible,
Reporting for duty.
so I can very quickly see that they're not doing anything, like this for example, and send them to the minerals. The minimal amount of minerals I lose is not worth potentially having him sit there for the next 10 minutes doing nothing.
Reporting for duty.
Because if he's sitting right next to the minerals, I'm just not going to see it.
SCV good to go, sir.
Add-on complete.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. I can't feel right away, sir.
Rainer here.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Now, the idea is to build a big enough Wraith group to break through and then be able to land my own units on the other side. Once I clear a little bit of space, I can then land a couple of my buildings, and that's a good way to take over the island that they are on. So you can see that I basically explored the entire island here. You can see the water here. So they are on the other side of that water. Vultures build really fast.
Yes, sir.
Really fast.
Launch orders.
Yes, sir. Orders received. All right. Bring it on.
Commander, let's move.
Research complete.
I read you, sir.
Not enough minerals.
piece of me
enough
for one
minerals.
waiting launch order.
Not enough minerals.
I'm ready.
Anytime you're ready.
Sometimes pathing can be a blessing in disguise. You never really know. Sometimes it's terrible, sometimes it's not so bad, and you manage to kill 4 fire bats with just taking 1 hit from them.
Rate the waiting launch orders.
That's not really worth getting here. Research Apollo reactor. At least I've never bothered to get it in campaign. Just simply because, I mean, there's no rush. You can just wait for it to regenerate a little bit. And it's quite expensive.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Reporting in.
Now, I'm gonna have...
I'm ready.
What's this? 4, and I have 2 more on the way. 6 should be enough to kind of start clearing a little bit. I will need to repair them, which I'll do. But I can at least start. Oh, supply blocked.
Affirmative. Roger that. Affirmative. Roger that.
Ah, it's actually a terrible place to build, to be honest.
Roger that. All right, bring it on.
Reporting in. Go ahead, Commander. Rate the waiting
Additional
launch
supply
orders.
depots required.
Yeah, I know.
Job's finished. I read you. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Standing by.
Job's finished.
Coordinates received.
Alright, let's do it.
Attack formation. Coordinates received. Attack formation. Roger.
All right, bring it on.
Coordinates received.
Now,
Attack formation.
those are Goliaths, and they're pretty good against raids.
Formation.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir. Roger that. Right away, sir. Job's finished.
I'm waiting on you.
Rate the waiting launch orders. Anytime you're ready.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. I read you. Orders received.
Standing by.
Orders, Captain.
Now, I completely forgot to get an academy.
Orders
So I'm gonna get that. Get increased range. And also get some scanners. Because there could be mines on their base.
I'm waiting on you.
Destination, strap yourself in, boys.
Give me something to shoot.
I'm listening.
Commander. Give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy?
Something on your mind?
Jacked up and good to go. Reporting in.
Now, technically 1 dropship is enough. You could do it with 2, but since supply could be an issue, it's fine to do with 1. You'll just have to make a couple of trips back and forth.
Raider here.
Job's finished. Yes, sir.
Now let's get the scanners down. Wow, wrong thing.
Base is under attack.
And that's the purpose for that bunker.
Orders received.
Go ahead, Commander. Attack formation. Rate the waiting launch
Destination,
orders.
buckle up. Strap yourself in,
Standing by.
boys.
Roger. Coordinates received.
Destination,
Outlook complete. Outlook complete.
Coordinates. Go ahead, Commander. Attack formation. Roger.
strap yourself in, boys.
Reporting in. Roger. orders.
I'm listening.
Transmit coordinates. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
In transit, HQ.
Standing by. Reporting.
Your forces are under attack.
Vector locked in.
I'm listening. Hang on, we're in the shop.
Wraith awaiting launch orders. Standing by.
Your forces are under attack.
Attack formation. No problem. Standing by.
Okay, I think we have broken through the basics.
Not enough energy.
Roger.
I just gotta bring the production buildings down and start building on the island. That should be enough.
Something on your mind?
I'm listening. Buckle up.
Something on your mind? I dig.
Destination? In the pipe. Bye.
Transmit coordinates. Standing by. Reporting in. Go ahead, Commander. Reporting in. Go ahead,
Input
Commander.
coordinates.
Standing by.
A whale.
Reporting in. Attack formation.
Oh boy. I forgot about the mines.
Vector locked in. Give me something to shoot you, sir. Yeah?
Input coordinates. Strap yourselves in, boys.
Reporting in. Want a piece of me, boy? Coordinates received. All right, bring it on. Roger.
Go ahead, HQ.
Yeah?
I'm listening. Strap yourselves in, boys.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Now I don't need any more air forces. I'm okay with what I have now.
Something on your mind?
Input coordinates. Buckle up.
Something on your mind? Want a piece of me, boy?
2 more trips.
Commander, go, go, go.
Go ahead, HQ. I'm listening.
All
I
right,
copy that.
bring it on. You want a piece of me, boy?
Base is under attack.
Reporting for duty. Orders received. Reporting for duty.
All right, bring it on. You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm ready.
All right, bring it on.
Destination? Hang on, we're in for some chop.
Yeah? Oh, is that it? No problem. Yeah? You want a piece of me, boy? Something on your mind?
Your forces are under
Yeah, I'm
attack.
going.
Right after.
Yeah? Standing by.
Now, if I really wanted to, I could build a command center here to mine these resources, but I'm pretty sure I have enough. I still have a lot on my base as well.
All right.
I remember back in the day when I was, well, back in the day, let's say 15 years ago, I would like mine out the main base and just do this with raids alone. That made it a lot harder.
Oh, is that it? I dig. Yeah?
No, I don't really need to. To make any more supply depots. I'm pretty much done.
Additional supply depots required.
All right, that's it.
It appears that the Confederates are in a state of panic about the Antiguan revolt. I'm picking up a high number of Confederate transmissions going back and forth between their outposts and their headquarters on Tarsonis. Most of the transmissions are heavily coded, but wait, here's something.
There's a General Duke calling from Alpha Squadron flagship NORAD 2. We've crash landed and are being hit hard by the Zerg. Request immediate backup from anyone receiving this signal. Repeat, this is a priority 1 distress call.
Zerg? Here? Serves them right. About time they got a taste of what it's like to be in there mixing it up.
Jim, I want you to move in and save that base.
I'm positive I didn't hear that right.
Arcturus, have you lost your mind?
Listen, I know Duke's a cold-hearted bastard, but an entire colony shouldn't have to suffer for that. Besides, a Confederate general could prove to be a powerful ally. This is an opportunity we cannot miss.
I don't like this at all.
I'm not asking you to like it. I'm asking you to do it.
Yes, sir.
Great. Let's get this over with.
Alright, protect battlecruiser NORAD 2, bring Raynor and 2 dropships to NORAD 2. One of my favorite missions, actually.
Go ahead, Commander. Report for duty. Go ahead, Commander. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir?
Raynor here. Let's move. Go ahead, Commander.
I read you.
Anytime you're ready.
Not enough minerals.
Systems functional. Anytime you're ready. Want to turn up the heat. Go ahead, Commander. This should be good.
Not enough
SCV
minerals.
good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
That ship won't last long against those Zerg.
Yes, sir? Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
Calling online. Go ahead, Commander. This is Jimmy.
Not enough minerals.
I read you. Roger that.
Okay, there's 2 bases here that I can take over. There's the one that's just up north, and there's one which is one of their bases. No particular reason to capture their base, you can probably just do it with the 1 extra. But there is some nasty surprises hanging around here. You could think that doing it with 2 dropships and Raynor, just like fly over there, but this no man's land here is really no man's land. You don't want to go near it.
Reporting for duty.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Order, Scout.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir.
Gotta get the minerals going first. It really bothers me that the key bindings for all the building structures are like Q, W, E, and same with the upgrades, but then with the command center, the SCV is bound to S, not Q. It's a bit odd. I'm pretty sure in StarCraft 2, Marine is actually A.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? Affirmative. I can't build there.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? This is Jimmy. System function good to go. Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, Captain?
Your forces are
SCV
under
good to go,
attack.
sir.
Channel open.
Reporting for duty.
Systems
Orders, Captain?
functional.
Job's finished. Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain?
Anytime you're ready. Functional.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
Comlink online. Go ahead, Commander.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir?
You want a piece of me, boy?
I read you. Yes, sir?
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by.
SCV good to go, sir.
Anytime you're ready.
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. SCV good to go, sir. Roger that. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Reporting for duty.
Just Raynor and 2 medics, that's it.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Anytime you're ready.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Systems functional. Anytime you're ready.
Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Affirmative. Orders received. Yes, sir? Reporting for duty.
Go ahead, Commander.
I'm pretty saturated on the minerals, so I'm not going to bring another SCV there.
Outstanding.
We'll just leave it there,
Reporting for duty.
because I'm going to use it soon.
Wait, sir.
Anytime you're ready. This should be good. Sounds fun.
I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy? Anytime you're ready.
Reporting for duty.
Raynor here. Right on. This should be good. This is Jimmy. Anytime you're ready. Sounds
Job
fun.
finished.
This should be good. Comlink online. Anytime you're ready.
Your forces are under attack.
Anytime you're ready. Raynor here. This should be good.
Yeah, I can reach the... Oh, okay.
SCV good to go, sir.
Sounds fun. Go ahead, take it on. Systems function.
Okay, let's leave that there. Oh,
Right on. Sounds fun. This should be good.
that Hydralisk has a very, very long range.
forces are under attack.
Rainer here.
I read you.
Rainer here. Right on. This should be good.
Upgrade complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? This should be good.
Orders, Captain.
Upgrade complete.
Roger that.
Rainer here. Anytime you want a piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Job's finished. I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
All right, bring it on.
Go ahead, Commander.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Not enough
Piece
minerals.
of me, boy.
Not enough
I
minerals.
can't build there.
Add-on complete.
All right, bring it on.
Anytime you're ready, Commander.
I think it's just barely staying on the creep.
Standing by,
In case you don't know,
Commander.
Zerg buildings, if they get off creep, they start to lose health.
I read you. All right, Scout, bring it on. I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
Not that.
Job finished. What do you want? I read you. Affirmative. All right, bring it on.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Go, go, go. Give me something to shoot. Let's move.
Orders, Captain. Orders received. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
All
Commander.
right, orders, bring it on. Affirmative.
Add-on complete.
Anytime you're ready.
SCV good to go, sir.
Go ahead, Commander.
Something on your mind? Job finished.
Not enough minerals.
Rainer here.
Base is under attack.
Go ahead, Commander. Rainer here. Oh, yeah. Sounds fun. Oh, yeah.
Something on your mind?
Damn it.
Commander. Sounds fun. This is Jimmy. Go ahead, Commander. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Standing by.
Yes, sir. Roger that. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Orders received.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Right on.
Can I
Outstanding.
take your order?
Give me something to shoot. Go ahead.
Just recycling the units a little bit,
Anytime you're ready.
since there's no healing in StarCraft 1.
Anytime you're ready.
Oh, wrong one.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll.
All right, bring it on.
Anytime you're ready. Sounds fun. You want a piece of me, boy? Anytime you're ready.
Something on your mind?
This is Jimmy.
Your forces are under attack.
Bring it on.
You want a piece of me?
Additional supply depots required.
Sounds fun. Rainer here. Right on.
Upgrade complete.
All right,
This is Jimmy. You want a piece of me, boy? Right on.
I read you, sir.
Anytime you're ready.
Your forces are under attack.
Can I take your order? Input coordinates. Hang on.
This is
Great
Jimmy.
job,
Sir. I
I technically don't even have to kill this. But I like to go that extra step. Something very satisfying in RTS is to just destroy everything.
Additional supply depots required.
Now a bit supply blocked.
Reporting for duty. I can't build there. Right away, sir. You want a piece of me, boy? Affirmative.
Input coordinates.
Yeah, I'm going. You want a piece of me,
Additional
boy?
supply depots required.
That should be good. No problem. Go ahead. What do you want? I dig. Raider here.
Now up there is a base that we don't need to kill. There's no real reason to attack it.
Piece of me, boy. I read you, sir. Oh, anytime you're ready.
Your forces are under attack.
Something on your mind?
That includes you, buddy.
Sounds fun.
What do you want?
Research complete.
All right, bring it on.
This is Jimmy.
I read you, sir.
Go ahead, piece of me, boy.
Yeah? Something on your mind? No problem. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm going.
Okay, this bit can be a little bit hard to break through,
Your forces are under
just because pathing is a little bit awkward.
Go ahead, Commander.
But with enough units, anything is possible.
Destination? I copy that.
So we'll just walk the units around.
I copy that.
Oh boy, he actually almost died. That was incredibly close. Let's protect him.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir?
That could have been a disaster right there. Almost lost Rainer.
Piece of me, boy.
All right, bring it on.
Go ahead, Commander.
Oh boy.
In transit.
What do you want?
Input coordinates. In transit HQ. Buckle up.
I should just pick him up.
Your forces
Go
are
ahead,
under
HQ.
attack.
Reporting for duty.
That could have went really bad. Really bad.
This is Jimmy.
You're about the last folks I expected to show up. What's your angle here, Minsk?
Our angle? I'll give you an angle, you slimy Confederate piece of
Jim, enough. I'll handle this. The Confederacy has fallen apart, Duke. Its colonies are in open revolt. The Zerg are rampaging unchecked. What would have happened here today if we hadn't shown up?
Your point?
I'm giving you a choice. You can return to the Confederacy and lose, or you can join us and help save our entire race from being overrun by the Zerg. I don't think it's a difficult decision.
Join forces with you? I'm a general, for God's sake.
A general without an army. I'm offering you a position in my cabinet, not just some backwater post. Don't test my patience, Edmund.
All right, Minsk. You got a deal.
You've made the right choice, General Duke.
I can't believe you're really gonna trust this snake.
Don't worry, Jim. He's our snake now.
Alright, so that's the end of that mission.
Commander, our position has been discovered. As of 2 hours ago, a large Confederate strike force arrived on Antigua Prime and established a base camp within our defensive perimeter. Arcturus Mengsk is calling a meeting.
Greetings. I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force. But first, we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are attuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Mars-Sara Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy. I'm saying you were all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just as they destroyed Korhal with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put an end to their other rivals. Only this time there'd be no outrage. Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No, they'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and destroying the Zerg. It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes. And I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
Alright, this is where the story gets interesting.
I'm having doubts about this, Arcturus. I just don't think anyone deserves to have the Zerg unleashed on them.
I know you have personal feelings about this, but you can't let your past cloud your judgment. Carry out your orders, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Standing by.
I read you, sir.
I'm waiting on you.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, I forgot to move them back.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move.
What now? I read you.
Standing by.
I'm ready.
Landing sequence interrupted. Base is under attack. Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas.
I read you.
Now we need a small bit of defense to survive the top and northeast, but we don't need a whole lot.
Let's move.
Base is under
And we
attack.
want them to destroy this. I could be defending it, but I actually need them to destroy it because I want to make another base here. Now I go kill them.
I gotcha.
Add-on complete.
I read you.
SCV good to go, sir.
I gotcha. It'd be a pleasure. I read you. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. I gotcha.
Good to go, sir.
I read you. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. It'd be a pleasure. I read you.
Orders, Captain?
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. I read you,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
Oh, we don't want her to die now.
I gotcha. It'd be a
There's one more unit we gotta kill up here. I think it was siege tank. Unless it moved. Oh, it must have been the one I was driving down. Let's kill these just in case.
Ready to roll
Now I need siege. That's pretty awesome.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas.
Give me something to shoot. Rock out. You want a piece of me, boy?
Right away, sir.
Jacked up and good to go.
All right. Bring it on.
Piece of me, boy.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Orders, sir. Identify target. Destination delighted to, sir.
Yes, sir. Job's finished.
Now, I don't even have an armor ready, so I need to build it.
Yeah? Oh, is that it?
I'm waiting on
Insufficient
you.
Vespene gas.
Now, Kerrigan can't be healed, so I need to keep her quite back from everything.
Research complete. Additional supply depots required. Forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go. Standing by.
He can't make up his mind what to attack.
Identify target. Delighted to, sir.
Orders, Captain? I can't build there. Orders, Captain?
Your forces are under attack.
Orders received.
Oh boy. Okay, that's a problem. I need to.
Have you on visual? Give me something to
Hmm.
shoot. Rock and roll.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Standing by.
I read you.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot.
What now? It'd be a pleasure.
Destination, move it.
Transmit orders.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Piece of me, boy. Outstanding.
Job's finished. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Transmit orders.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
So much to get, so little minerals.
Job's finished. Yes, sir. I read you.
Commander, standing by.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. I read you. Job's finished. Roger that.
Add-on complete.
I read you. Yes, sir.
Now I mainly need ground units here. I don't really need the air units that much. Raids are mainly good for against air. They're not that good against ground, so there is gonna be something later on that I need to kill with air, but sorry, that I could use raids for, but it's not worth getting raids just for that. It's better just load up on marines and Goliaths, which I need to get an armory for, which reminds me.
Upgrade complete.
Receiving
Identify
headquarters.
target.
What do you want?
Transmit orders.
What now?
I read you. Right away, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Something on your mind?
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Not enough minerals.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Reporting for duty. I read you. Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir.
Greetings, command. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
Orders, Captain?
Ready to
Give me
roll
something to
out.
shoot.
SCV
Go,
good to
go,
go,
go.
sir.
Something on your mind?
What I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna get about 3 siege tanks and just start slowly turtling them over.
Receiving
And I should probably get...
Your forces are under attack.
Should probably get another one or two of the Terran vessels. Or the science vessels, rather.
Orders, sir. Destination. Something on your mind? Identify target. I read you. Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you. I can't build there.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Commander, let's move. Go, go, go. Give me something to shoot. Let's move.
Ready to roll out.
Outstanding. Let's move.
SCV good to go, sir.
Transmit orders.
Destination. Yeah.
Lieutenant Kerrigan
What do you
reporting.
want? Identify target. All right, bring it on.
Transmit orders.
Identify target. Destination. Absolutely.
Alright, let's start leapfrogging it forward.
Delighted to, sir. Yes, sir. Destination. What do you want? No problem. Destination. Moving. Identify target. What do you want? Destination. Yes, sir. Moving. Proceeding. Absolutely. Destination. Yeah. Identify target. Delighted to, sir. Absolutely.
Main idea is that if there's multiple units coming towards me at any point, these siege tanks will tear them up. So I need to have at least one siege tank up at all times.
Destination. Proceed.
Preferably two.
Moving.
You see the siege tank coming up? He's gonna just get wrecked immediately. And that's the plan.
Yes, orders, sir. Yes, sir. Proceeding. Yes, sir.
Upgrade
Delighted to,
complete.
sir. Destination. Moving. Proceeding. Delighted to, sir. Yes, sir.
I need the science vessel here. That's about to cause me trouble. That's more than likely gonna stealth as soon as I attack it.
Receiving headquarters.
Yes, sir. Delighted to, sir.
Online.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you. Orders, sir. Orders, Captain. Identify target. Orders, sir. Absolutely. Moving. Identify target. SCV good to go, sir. What do you want?
You want a piece of me, boy?
No problem.
Not get too far ahead, let the siege tanks do the hard work.
Yes, sir. Destination. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Moving. Proceeding. I read you. Identify target. Orders, sir.
Ah shit, I was just about to repair it.
Your forces are under attack.
Now basically all the units are going to start coming here because I'm basically inside their base. So at this point I just need to wait a little bit.
What now?
Orders, sir.
Go ahead, Tackle.
Orders, sir. Delighted to, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir.
complete. Additional supply depots required. Your forces are under attack.
Systems functional.
Additional supply depots required.
I read you. Right away, sir. Orders received.
Systems functional.
Orders received. Orders, Captain. Orders received. I read you.
That's the end of that battle cruiser.
You want a piece of me? Jacked up and good to go.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Your forces are under attack.
Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required.
No, I think that's it.
We will do whatever it takes to save humanity. Our responsibility is too great to do any less.
The Zerg, lured by the Psi-emitter's signal, descended upon the unsuspecting Confederate forces and annihilated them. Once again, the Protoss fleets under the command of High Templar Tassadar arrived and incinerated the planet. The Big Push. Commander ship Hyperion holding perimeter orbit over Confederate airspace.
Greetings,
Hyperion might be
Receiving
familiar to some.
incoming transmission.
The time of our final strike against the Confederacy is close at hand. Before we can strike at Tarsonis itself, however, we must break through the Confederacy's most potent defenses. General Duke will brief you.
I've defended Tarsonis in over 30 major battles, so I know its defenses inside and out. There are 3 primary orbital platforms that serve as staging areas for the Confederate fleet. If we assault the central platform, we should cause enough of a ruckus to allow a small force to break through the planetary defenses.
General, I'm impressed. I never figured you for the frontal assault type.
Well, the Confederates have Omega and Delta Squadron troops defending the platform. And they're nothing compared to my Alpha Squadron boys.
Right.
Alright, so eliminate the Confederate forces. Duke must survive. Now this is an interesting mission because you start off floating.
Reporting for duty.
I'm here.
What? About time.
It's a bit of a lengthy mission as well.
Input coordinates.
report again.
Make up your mind. I can't believe this. Alpha Squadron never would have left this equipment behind. That's what I call sloppy.
Now, the one beautiful thing about this mission is you get NORAD 2. NORAD 2 is an incredibly powerful
Additional supply depots required.
powerful battleship.
Strap yourselves in, boys.
Or battlecruiser. And basically, you can start doing a lot of clearing just with him, as long as, of course, you're careful and don't lose him.
Go ahead, Agent.
He does have a lot of health, though, so it's quite hard to lose him.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders received.
Should work. Well. All right. Decide.
Your forces are under attack.
Transmit coordinates.
Additional supply depots required.
Make up your mind. Well.
As you can see, he just tears through everything. He also one-shots Marines, which is awesome.
Not enough minerals.
Make up your mind. Should work. What?
SCV good to go, sir.
You do gotta be careful not to lose him, though. You lose him, you lose the game. And that missile turret has an incredibly long range, for some reason.
Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, now at this point, I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable. So I'm gonna bring him back.
Good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Now there's a gas spike here, if I'm not mistaken. There is.
Reporting for duty.
And that's the only gas we get.
Reporting for duty. Give me some of this shit. Good to go, sir.
Additional supply depots required.
Now repairing NORAD 2 is gonna take some time, so in the meantime, just gonna build up my base a little bit.
Your forces are under attack. Required.
But attacking him while he's being repaired is pretty futile, to be honest.
Additional supply depots required.
I need supply.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Additional supply depots required.
Now I can't get battle cruisers in this map, unfortunately. But I can still use NORAD to guide through my tanks and do the leapfrog tactic again. It's quite efficient. You don't lose too many units. Especially for a long map like this, you will need to expand, ideally, because you'll run out of minerals if you start to make very inefficient trades.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Well.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir.
Now you can also use nukes, but if you see nukes or if you look at nukes, they're quite expensive. So I mean, you also have to sacrifice potentially a ghost if they go looking for it. And 200 minerals and gas for each nuke is quite a lot. When you can probably do the same by having an extra tank, having 2 extra tanks even, and you could just leapfrog them and make quite a efficient trade.
Insufficient
Oh boy, the repairing is costing a lot of gas.
Yes, sir. I can't build there. Roger that.
Transmit core.
Go ahead, HQ. Buckle up.
Now I won't need these for a bit,
SCV good to go.
so that's fine.
Report for duty. Affirmative.
Whoops, don't need that.
Report for duty. Job finished. SCV good to go, sir.
Now I can start building tanks slowly. I need about 4 to start leapfrogging, so I can do 2 at a time, moving forward.
Roger.
Report for duty. Affirmative.
It's not a very resource-heavy map, at least at the beginning. Once you start exploring a bit, it opens up. But
Go ahead, HQ.
to establish your base, you get a little bit tight. Like, you really want to make an efficient trades once you start pushing properly.
Make up your mind.
Standing by. Vector
Report for
locked
duty.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to supplement NORAD 2 with a couple of rates, just in case he gets rates on him. But I will try not to take damage with them normally, because they are quite squishy.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Report for duty. Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Make up your mind.
See, they take quite a lot of his health.
I read you.
I should just get an eBay and then just get some towers up.
Report for duty.
I do need to get a science vessel though, because science vessel is going to be quite important for detecting those rates.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Yes, sir. I can't build there.
Standing by. Training piece of me, boy. Finally.
Gas is forever an issue, as Terran.
Job finished.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Job finished. Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
The reason I'm killing that, by the way, is to get scans. I need an academy though.
Commander, ghost reporting.
Orders, Captain.
And as you can see, I mean, I'm not even ready to move out, and I'm starting to dwindle on minerals. It is unfortunately one of those maps that is just a little bit lacking
Orders, Captain.
in resources.
Call the shot. I haven't got all.
Standing by.
Decisive action.
Now let's get a little bit close to him.
Vector locked in.
I haven't got
Reporting in.
decisive action. Well, I haven't got all day.
Standing by. Standing by.
Make up your mind.
Oh wait. Oh no 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 no. Shit, I lost one.
Job finished.
What? I haven't got all day.
I read you.
Go ahead.
Report for duty.
I hope I didn't block myself there. I might have. Oh, I could have just moved this.
Reporting in. Orders, Captain? Explorer reporting. Let's roll. Excellent. Jacked up and good to go. We have you on visual. Go ahead, Commander. Job finished. Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Well, I haven't got all. What? Destination?
Starting to run out. And still no gas, as always. I think I'm going to start to leapfrog slowly with 3, as soon as that finishes.
Your forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot. We have you on visual. Jacked up and good to go.
Identify target. Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
I haven't got all.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Research complete.
Wait, what's the actual objective here? Just eliminate them?
Add-on complete.
Destination.
We have you on visual.
Make up your mind.
You want a piece of me, boy? Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target. Delighted to, sir.
What?
You want a piece of me, boy?
I haven't got all.
Greetings, Command. Standing by. Orders, Captain?
Your forces are under attack.
Let's roll.
Oh, don't get too close.
Make up your mind.
Orders received. Right away, sir.
Identify target.
Your forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty.
Ready to roll out. Identify target. Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Proceeding. Absolutely.
Your forces are under attack.
Proceeding. Absolutely. Destination.
Commander, Rocket receiving headquarters.
Identify target. Orders, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Destination.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh boy.
Orders, Captain. Reporting in.
force is under attack.
SCV good to go.
Can I bait him?
Orders, Captain?
Transmit coordinates.
Ready to roll out.
Commander. Standing by.
Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir.
It's a big waste.
Orders, Captain?
I thought it would be fine, to be honest.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Affirmative. Orders received.
Give me something to shoot.
Identify target. Yes, sir. Orders, sir.
We have you on visual.
Destination. Identify target.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Alright, we can push.
Absolutely. Job finished. Destination. Identify target. Absolutely.
Receiving headquarters.
Orders, sir.
Jacked up and good to go. Greetings, command.
Moving. Proceed. Moving.
Well,
Identify target.
standing by.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Destination.
Transmit
Orders, sir. Identify target.
Now once we push into this base, I can also take it over and start mining from it. Ah shit. Didn't mean to re-siege that one.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Destination. Identify destination. Orders, sir. I read you. Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my god, I've done it again.
Orders, Captain. Orders received.
Okay, I'm almost out of minerals. I do have a lot in the bank though, so at least that. No, I think I have enough actually. I'm not gonna get any more of those. I'm just gonna keep upgrading. Maybe a couple of glides.
Standing by.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Identify target. Yes, sir.
Okay, I didn't do it a third time, at least that.
Identify target. Moving. Yes, sir. Identify target. One.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Proceed. Orders, sir. Proceed. Moving. Orders, sir. Moving. Destination.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Identify target. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Absolutely.
Now this command center can now be lifted off. And I can basically bring all of these over there. I'm not gonna need it here again. What I might do though is I might just build a turret here. Just in case. And I might move the barracks as well. I don't think I'll need it here again.
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by.
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Roger that. Destination. Yes, sir. Identify target. D92, sir. Destination.
I can't remember if you need to entirely annihilate their bases or if you can leave buildings like supply depots and stuff. I think you can. Otherwise it'd be a little bit ridiculous.
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target. Identify target.
Receiving headquarters.
Proceed.
Oh, where's the gas? Up here?
Your forces are under attack.
Oh crap, I forgot to move it.
Upgrade complete.
Commander. Give me something to shoot.
Destination. Identify target.
Make up your mind.
Orders, sir.
Upgrade complete.
Destination. Moving. Identify target.
I'm just gonna take these ones, since they're a bit more mobile, and just move them up. Now I assume that got destroyed. I don't think they would have sent an SCV to repair it. Now this is a good place for resources. As you can see, there's lots and lots of minerals, and of course a Vespene geyser.
Yes, sir. I can't build there. Can I read you? Orders received.
Add-on complete.
Well,
Destination delighted to serve. Orders, sir. Identify target. Orders, sir.
Upgrade
Yes,
complete.
sir.
Make up your mind.
Affirmative. Orders received.
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
well. About
Job
time.
finished.
Decisive action. Well,
Identify target. Orders, sir. Job destination delighted to serve.
Standing by. Attack formation.
Make up your
Yes,
mind.
sir. Orders, sir. Proceeding. Absolutely.
I haven't got all day.
Destination identify target. Identify target. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. I read you. Roger that. Identify target.
Make up your mind.
Channel open. Navcom locked. Target designated.
All right. Bring it on.
HQ. Navcom locked. Standing by.
Yes, sir. Destination. Identify target.
I haven't got all day. Decisive action.
Orders, sir. Identify target. Proceeding. All right. Bring it on. Absolutely.
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
Make up your mind.
Well,
Receiving headquarters. All right. Bring it on. Job finished.
Bonding sequence interrupted.
Orders, sir. Moving. Identify target.
Standing by.
All right. Bring it on.
Orders. Give me some of this shit.
Upgrade complete.
Rock and roll.
What do you want?
Go ahead, Clint.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required.
Yes, sir. Orders received. I can't build it. It's in the way.
Where? Oh yeah, sure. I told him to go if he can't build, or if he can't when he's done.
We have you on visual. Destination. Absolutely. Moving. Destination. Identify target.
I haven't got all day.
Jacked up and good to go.
Yes, sir.
Commander.
Orders, sir. Moving.
Oh, okay. We got a battle cruiser. Why are they?
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir? Destination! Moving! Greetings, Command. Destination! Way out. Yes, sir! Orders, sir!
Where did they even come from?
SCV good to go,
Oh, from up there. There's no production up there.
Yes, sir?
Your forces are under attack.
Oh crap, losing tanks. Stay with the leapfrog. Is the smartest thing to do. That SCV is gonna have a lifetime worth of work repairing all that.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative. Orders received. Affirmative. Report for duty. Identify target absolutely. Orders, Captain. Orders received. Affirmative. Yeah?
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir? Orders, Captain. You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Destination!
Oh, that raid's an absolute champ. Took out 2 raids by himself. Now at this point I'm going to start building raids because what can happen is I might have some building that I don't see somewhere out in the distance. So I might as well just build them so I can get around really quickly to find them.
Your forces are under attack.
Right away, sir. Right away, sir. Give me something to shoot. I'll reach you, sir. Transmit coordinates. Something on your mind?
What the hell is this guy doing there?
Oh, is that it? Go, go, go. Outstanding. Systems functional. Well, destination.
What is Nora doing? Okay, I think there is actually oh. I think there is supposed to be a starship up there, some Stargate? Starport. Jesus. Crap too. I don't know, can you mod it down?
Your forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Yeah? Commander. Transmit orders.
Alright, SCVs, you gotta help too.
Roger that. Identify target. Destination. Greetings, Command. Commencing.
No, I didn't actually need to. I thought there'd be more here.
You want a piece of me, boy? Greetings, Command. Commander, let's move. What do you want? Standing by. Outstanding. Standing by.
Now raids. Let's go explore.
Sector locked in.
I think it's probably just the starport that I need to kill. Surely they don't expect me to kill every single thing, like turrets and stuff. I don't remember it being that strict. Yeah, so they went neutral. No, sorry, that's the add-on going neutral when you kill the building. That it? Yep.
This is Duke. The emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates on Antigua were bad enough, but now you're going to use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane.
She's right, man. Think this through.
I have thought it through. Believe me. You all have your orders. Carry them out.
Alright, so Mengsk is not appearing to be such a good guy anymore. Obviously, if you've played StarCraft 2, that's not really a spoiler for you.
So I says, answer that and stay fashionable. It's not funny anymore, honey. All right, got the cheddar leaves. Drop your socks and grab your throttle. Confederate platform verified and locked. This one's all yours, honey.
I actually had myself muted there. So like a beacon, the combined power of the psi emitters reached out to the far corner of the Terran sector, luring billions of Zerg to the capital world of Tarsonis. The Zerg, overrunning the Confederacy's defenses, proceeded to lay waste to Tarsonis' major cities and industrial centers.
I've picked up several dozen Protoss warships descending upon Tarsonis. They seem to be heading on a direct course to the primary Zerg hive.
If they engage the Zerg, the Confederates may escape. Commander, send Lieutenant Kerrigan with a strike force to engage the Protoss. Captain Rayner and General Duke will stay behind with the command ship.
First you sell out every person on this world to the Zerg. Then you ask us to go up against the Protoss. And you're gonna send Kerrigan down there with no backup?
I have absolute confidence in Kerrigan's ability to hold off the Protoss.
This is bullshit. Kerrigan, are you reading this?
I heard. I'm going down there. Arcturus knows what he's doing. I can't back out on him now.
Funny. I never thought of you as anyone's martyr.
Alright, so this is the part where the story goes into a twist.
Kerrigan. Look, I know about your past. I mean, I've heard the rumors. I know you were part of those experiments with the Zerg, that Mengsk came and saved you. But you don't owe him this. Hell, I saved your butt plenty of times.
Jimmy, drop the knight in shining armor routine. It suits you sometimes. Just not now. I don't need to be rescued. I know what I'm doing. The Protoss are coming to destroy the entire planet, not just the Zerg. I know that because, well, I just know it. I am a ghost, remember? Once we've dealt with the Protoss, we can do something about the Zerg. Arcturus will come around. I know he will.
I hope you're right, darling. Good hunting.
Alright, let's go. Now this is a funny old mission, because you're not allowed to kill the Zerg.
SCV good to go, sir.
So they're right above us. We're not allowed to kill them.
I read you.
In fact, we have to protect them. And the Protoss attacks us, and the Zerg attack us.
SCV good to go, sir.
So it can be a bit of a challenge. There's not a whole lot of minerals here, so we gotta use very clever tactics. And those clever tactics basically involve building a lot of battle cruisers.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
Add-on
And the
complete.
objective is just destroy the Zerg, the Protoss. And of course Kerrigan has to survive. Now the best way to hold up off against the Zerg is actually to just build like 2 bunkers and put like a siege tank behind each. Or maybe even 2. Maybe 3 across both of them. And then at that point, nothing will really get past that. Just need to remember to repair them.
SCV good to go, sir. Job finished. I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. SCV good to go, sir. Roger that.
Whoops.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Right
Alright, let's start building towards the tanks.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
That's going to be a bit of an expense before we can really get out there and build expensive things.
SCV good to go, sir. Checked up and good to
Fortunately, resources are always a problem in this game. That's kind of the art of it, isn't it?
Give me something to shoot. Let's move. SCV good to go, sir.
Input coordinates.
We've only got about 10,000.
At HQ.
It's not a whole lot.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
I should have actually moved the command center a bit closer to the right. It would make this a bit of a shorter trip for them and then just add an extra SCV there. But it's a bit late now. It'll mess up the whole thing if I move it now.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move.
Now one thing that really sucks with fighting against Protoss is they're really tough, so you can't leapfrog as comfortably with them. They will still come in and do some damage before they die.
I read you. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Destination?
Your forces are under attack.
All right, let's wax these critters. Stay cool, Commander. Remember the plan. The Zerg are to remain unharmed.
What you gonna do?
Job's finished.
I'm okay with that.
Orders, Captain. Standing by. SCV good to go, sir.
Now, thinking the same thing.
Job's finished. I read you. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Job's finished. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, I think I have enough SCVs at this point.
Yes, sir.
What I do, however, need is a starport. Actually, you know what? Not yet. Oh, why did I didn't need a second factory. I already had one. Just completely brain farted that. Just gonna use it as a wall.
Research complete.
Something on your mind? Commander, give me something to shoot. Give me something to shoot. Outstanding.
Not enough
What do
minerals.
you want?
Now once I have a comfortable defense, that's when I can start to move out against the Protoss. Although first things first, I need to go down there and secure the base. There's another base down here. Very awkward base actually, to both hold and to build in.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Just seek. I can get through here for sure, but I can't get down there. Okay, that makes sense. Now this constantly takes damage. There's no way to really do it as clean as you can in StarCraft 2. Now one thing I don't need is a science vessel, because Protoss doesn't have stealthers yet. Just had to double check that I don't have an eBay already.
Not enough minerals.
If I remember right, there's a gas here too. Although gas is not my main issue at the moment. Ralliak, thank you for follow. I assume that's how it's pronounced. Thank you, much appreciated. You know what? I'm gonna go for the it's siege. Sorry, tank weapons first.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV good to go, sir. Destination. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Orders, sir.
Okay, what I need to do here is just build one bunker.
Give me something to shoot. Reporting for duty.
One thing I don't like about defending this place is that it's quite difficult because I don't see the enemies until they're quite close. So you gotta put the bunker way back.
Destination. Proceeding.
Now I don't remember them attacking this very heavily, so I'm only gonna leave the bunker here, and if anything I'll just bring back reinforcements.
Commander, outstanding. Orders, Captain.
I will put a missile turret as well though.
Standing by. Reporting for duty. Orders, sir.
And now I should probably be ready to start moving out. Just need to get a bit of anti-air more. Four siege tanks. Couple of marines, couple of vultures. I should be able to start progressing. As soon as the upgrade is done, I'm moving. Now you can also do this, I'm pretty sure you can get battlecruisers here. Or maybe not, I can't remember. Anyways, I'm not going to go for battlecruisers.
Identify target. Identify target. Delatitude, sir. Boy. Moving. Proceeding. Absolutely.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, get in, get in, get in.
Yes, sir.
Damn, I lost a marine.
Piece of me, boy. Let's move. Orders, Captain.
Base is under attack.
For duty.
Oh, that's a very awkward angle. Can we bait him?
Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain.
Additional supply depots required.
Good to go, sir. Commander. Orders, Captain. Job's finished. Orders received. Identify target.
Upgrade complete.
Identify target. Delatitude, sir.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. I knew that was coming. I knew it. I knew it. They were going to get really close and just blow up all my tanks.
Your forces are under attack.
Let's go bring out an SCV to repair.
Roger that. Identify target. Sir. Job's finished. No problem. I dig. Yeah, I'm going. I dig. Oh, is that it? I dig.
Oh no, no, no.
Yeah,
I looked at the chat and
is that it?
got distracted.
Yeah, I'm going. Yes, sir. I reach it, sir.
Ah, I'm such a scrub letting them hit me like that.
Identify target. Proceeding. Yes, sir. I reach it, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Something on your mind? Identify target. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go. What do you want?
Okay, resource still holding on. Get level 2. Sorry, what do I need for that? Science facility, okay.
Orders, Captain.
Guess we gotta get the starport.
Identify target.
I'm not a fan of getting Goliaths in the campaign because they're quite clunky and they cost gas, which I am already short on.
No problem. Identify target. Absolutely. You want a piece of me, boy? Sir. Destination. Identify target.
Alright, let's do a bit of leapfrogging now. Gonna bring these here.
Identify target.
Marine stock.
Destination. Identify target. Report for duty. Give me something to shoot. Something on your mind? Orders, sir. Absolutely. Orders, sir. Destination. Identify target.
I can use vultures to bait, and then use the siege tanks to destroy.
Destination identified. Destination. Yes, sir. Proceeding. You want a piece of me, boy? Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Input coordinates.
Orders, sir. Delighted to, sir. Identify target. Yes, sir. Destination. Delighted to, sir. Proceeding. Delighted to, sir. Something on your mind? Yeah, I'm going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Something on your mind? I read you, sir. Destination. Proceed.
Additional supply depots required.
Sir. I read you, sir. Destination. Absolutely. Move it. Absolutely.
Okay, I was hoping to siege them up before attacking it, because everything's gonna come out now.
Identify target. Delighted to, sir. Destination. Orders, sir. Destination. Identify target. Delighted to, sir. Destination.
Base is under attack.
Not sure why the SCV's up the front, to be honest.
Complete.
Identify target. Reporting for duty. Destination. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can get battlecruisers here.
Forces are under attack.
That answers that.
Identify target. Orders, sir. Proceeding. Identify target. Delighted to, sir.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. I read you, sir. Job's finished. Yeah? No problem. Identify target. Delighted to, sir. Identify target. Proceeding. Absolutely. Proceeding. Delighted to, sir. Identify target. Checked up and good to go. Identify destination. Yeah. Give me some of this
Upgrade complete. Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir. Destination. Delighted to, sir. Identify target. Delighted to, sir. Yeah. Orders, sir. You want to identify target. Orders, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. I read it, sir. Something on your mind?
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target. Yeah, I'm going. No problem.
Oh, it's quite a few.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Give me some of this shit. Yeah, I'm going. Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Destination.
Additional supply depots required.
Sir. Destination. Orders, sir. Absolutely. Identify target. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Move it.
Oh boy. Oh wow, okay. My own siege tanks. That's the problem with Protoss, is they have so much health and armor and shields that they manage to get close enough to your siege tanks. So leapfrogging versus bloody zealots is problematic.
Additional supply depots required.
I read you, sir. I read you. Affirmative.
No, I do believe that's the end of this Protoss. Just double check.
Your forces are under attack.
What do you want? Yeah? Orders, sir. You want a piece of me, boy? All right, bring it
I do believe that's it. Ah, they're bringing a probe to build back. So you do have to defend it in some form of capacity. I might just leave some 2 really injured Marines here. Now, if all the Marines are injured, they should be able to hold their own against the probe, though.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Let's move. Outstanding. Yes, sir.
We do also unlock a base that we can use at this point.
Proceeding.
Base is under attack.
All right,
Upgrade
bring it
complete.
on. Something on your mind? I dig. You want a piece of me, boy?
Bit of minerals.
Destination? I read you. Jacked up and good to go. All right, bring it on. Go, go, go. Identify target. Proceeding. Yeah? I read you, sir. Ready to roll out.
Base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? All right, bring it on. Report for duty. Orders, Captain? You want a piece of me, boy? Something on your mind?
Suppose at this point I can get a couple of battle cruisers, right? Got the extra resources.
Target, absolutely. You want a piece of me, boy? Oh, is that it? Orders, sir. Move it. Orders, sir. Proceeding. Yes, sir. Proceeding.
Add-on complete.
Move it.
Add-on complete.
Absolutely. Move it. Proceeding.
Your forces are under attack.
Balls. Okay, that's fine. 1 is enough.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah? Oh, is that it? No problem. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm going.
Upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
Something on your mind? Orders, sir. Rock and
Your forces are under attack.
destination.
Now they take 10 years to make, so I might even finish the level by then.
What do you want? Report for piece of me, boy. I read you, identify target. Absolutely. All right, bring it on. Something on your mind? No problem. Destination. Identify target. Proceed. Yeah. Absolutely. Jacked up. Bring it on. Let's move. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? Yes, sir. Absolutely. I dig. All right. Bring it on. You want a piece of me, boy? I read you. Roger that. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. You want a piece of me, boy?
Pretty bit too many
Bring it on.
Additional supply depots.
here at this point.
Absolutely. Rock and roll.
Additional supply depots required.
All right, bring it on. No problem.
I don't think there's anything down there. I think this is it. Is it?
All crews reporting.
Okay, so there's something somewhere. Oh boy. Oh, it is a pylon. Never mind. There it is.
Something on your mind? Hailing frequencies open. Something on your mind? No problem.
Base is under attack.
Oh shit. Yeah, I remember this happening.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Yeah, you gotta run so she doesn't die.
Your forces are under attack.
Relay that order. Moving out.
What? You're not just gonna leave him.
All ships prepare to move away from Tarsonis on my mark.
Boys, how about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus. Don't do that.
Oh, so she's immortal.
It's done.
Base is under attack.
Signal the fleet to take us out of orbit. Now.
Commander? Jim? What the hell is going on up there?
I actually wonder, could you build enough defenses? I know it's not the objective, but I wonder, could you build enough defenses to any defenses that they just could not break through with whatever they had there? I mean, an extra 3 or 4 siege tanks would probably make a big difference here.
The fleet has lost contact with the ground forces at New Gettysburg. General Minsk has ordered the immediate disengagement of the Korhal fleet from the Tarsonian system. Protoss and Zerg forces continue to battle across the core continent of Tarsonis. Receiving incoming transmission.
I can't believe he actually left her down there. I'm gone, and you better come with me. There's no telling who Arcturus will screw over next.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Gentlemen, you've done very well. But remember that we've still got a job to do. The seeds of a new empire have been sown. And if we hope to reach...
To hell with you!
You're making a terrible mistake. Don't even think to cross me. I have sacrificed too much to let this fall apart.
You mean like you sacrificed Kerrigan?
You'll regret that. You don't seem to realize my situation here. I will not be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burnt to ashes around me. If you try to get
The fleet is prepped and ready, Commander, awaiting orders.
The hell with him. We're gone.
It appears that General Duke has successfully activated Tarsonis' primary defensive weapon, the ion cannon. The cannon must be shut down if any escape attempt is to be made.
Right. I'm actually going to end it here with my recording. Or with my stream, rather. So we're going to continue with this the next time. I think there's only 1 or 2 missions left on the Terran campaign, so we'll get them done in the next part of the stream. Obviously, if you're still here, please remember to follow. You'll see next time I'm posting it. I am also going to upload it as a VOD on YouTube, so if you did miss it and you want to watch from the beginning, you're welcome to. It will be there. It's on youtube.com/Wigglefish. And that's basically it. I mean, there's not really much to it. It's an incredible story, and obviously there's going to be revenge involved. There's going to be a lot of betrayal, and some very, very interesting plot twists to come if you haven't seen the story before. Of course, if you've only played StarCraft 2, then you actually miss a lot of why everything is happening. So this will be a good way to learn. Obviously, don't spoil yourself by looking ahead. If you do wish to follow me, then stick around. That's it. I'll end it here. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Only a couple of you here, but still much, much appreciated. See you around.